What is up, guys, and welcome back to another day here at Whitley Auto Works. Today we're finally getting this shop truck done. I know everybody's been waiting forever, and I have too, guys. I've been rattling my brain on what to do on this thing. Obviously, I did that first pearl blue in the Rust-Oleum coat on last episode, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go back and check that out. But I did that for my inlays, guys. So what I did was I printed out inlays just like I did on the last paint job. If you want to see a more in-depth detail how I do that type stuff, definitely go check out my ultimate Rust-Oleum paint job. That shows the inlays, and I did color shift graphics and showed you guys all kinds of stuff, so definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it already. And basically I did the same thing this time around, but then I shot flat black over everything. That way you'll have a definition between where the inlays are and the flat black, so you'll actually see them through what I'm about to shoot. So let me take you inside, let me show you the condition of the truck real quick, and we'll keep moving along and finish up this paint job. Alright, guys, so it's a little bit later, and now it's time to throw a little bit more color on this thing. Now, as you can see behind me, I got this thing taped up. I actually did a little bit of a design. Let me walk you around it real quick and kind of tell you my game plan with it. So I'm revisiting the two-tone idea, just like I did last paint job. And of course I got my inlays and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is the top half is going to be black and the bottom half is going to be a different pearl. So I think it's going to look pretty cool. And with the differences in the actual colors of everything, it will actually show the decals through it. So it'll be like ghosted because of the pearl I've chose. So let me show you what I chose. We're going to be hitting this thing with some Glimmer Ghost Blue, guys. Now, you know, we've been doing the Galactic series and the Glimmer and the regular Ghost Blue. This is the middle one, so it's going to have quite a bit of sparkle to it, but I'm very interested to see what it's going to do over a whole car. So that's the game plan. Let me get loaded up and we'll get to spraying. Alright guys, so that is the Whitley Auto Works shop truck to this point. Now, are we going to be doing more with the truck? Definitely, but I wanted to give you guys a good video for the day, and this is my complete rundown on how to do a custom Rust-Oleum paint job. So now we're going to go into complete detail from everything from the whole process I use to how much everything costs. So you don't want to click away. And of course, to start off with, what did you think of the paint job? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you like certain things but not others? Leave me a detailed description in the comments, guys, and hit the like if you don't mind real quick, and rate it 1 through 5, 1 through 10. I'm always telling everybody to rate stuff on this channel. And yeah, so as far as breakdown goes with it, obviously I took this thing down to bare metal. I hit it with direct to metal primer after scuffing it with 80 grit. That allowed me to block everything out with 180 grit. I primed it again after that. That allowed me to block everything out with 400 grit. And then I was able to wet sand and step it up with 600 grit. Or, you know, this is where if you guys were doing a scuff and shoot for your car and you didn't have to take it all the way down with the process to metal, then you could definitely just scuff over it with a maroon Scotch-Brite or 600 grit wet sand or dry sand, and then clean it really good with Prep-All or alcohol or whatever else. Get all the wax and grease and everything off of it, and then moving forward, this is the process you would use. When I did this paint job, after scuffing and cleaning everything real good, I hit it with that, you know, Rust-Oleum with the blue pearls and everything in it over the whole car. As you saw a few videos back, I wasn't really happy with that, so I scuffed everything back down. I printed out my decals and my inlays and everything else with a Cricut. I put that on the sides and on the back. I did my stamp logo on the sides. I did my nameplate logo on the rear. And then I hit everything with flat black. I did my fine line tape, and I taped my designs and stuff off. I pulled the decals back off. That way you see the variation of those Cricut decals in the pearl I shot, because I was shooting a ghost pearl over top of everything. And you still see them, especially out in the sun, but they do disappear. There's a lot of little subtle touches and Easter eggs like that on the truck. Different things that complement. The backing of the grill is satin black, the emblem's satin black to go with the wheels, and the bottom panel of the bumper is satin black or flat black to go with the wheels as well. So a lot of different little things like that this time around. As far as the paint goes, I hit it with 2 coats of the Glimmer Ghost Blue. I picked up a 50-gram jar, but I only used 3 tablespoons in 3 quarts. So that's only a tablespoon per quart, guys. And I didn't even use all 3 quarts. I used a little over 2 quarts to get 2 solid coats on everything and the grill. And then I backed up, I untaped the whole truck, and I clear coated it with 2 medium to wet coats of Finish One Clear. So that's 4 coats of clear, including the pearls. And this is the result I got. I am very, very happy with it, and please, do I think it'll win every reward at the car show or anything like that? No. This is a daily driver paint job, guys. I was not going for perfection. I did not fix every little dent on it. I just got it good enough to where it's a cool conversation piece. And when I tell somebody it's Rust-Oleum, well, that's pretty crazy. I think for a Rust-Oleum paint job transformation, this is really cool. Rust-Oleum in itself, when you combine clear and everything else, doesn't always lay out like base coat automotive paint, so you will get a little bit of orange peel even at your best spraying it, but you can always go back and cut and buff if you're looking for perfection. And honestly, with everything I spent on this, not doing the primers and all that stuff, and obviously not including my time. Just the materials to do the paint, the pearl, and the clear coat. I'm about $200 to $250 in it, guys, and that's really not bad for a custom paint job on the level of what I just did. So, you know, all things considered, I consider this a great win, and it's a great little bit of a step-by-step how-to a custom Rust-Oleum paint job, you know. But I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me on this, you know, being patient. Obviously, I've had other stuff going on in the background, and I really wanted to get this out to you guys. We're going to be doing much more with the shop truck moving forward. You'll just have to stay tuned. That's why you want to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You want to ring the bell notification beside it so you get notified every time a new episode drops. And you want to leave a quick like and comment. Please, it helps me out tremendously with the algorithm so that this video spreads out. It keeps going, and, you know, allows me to continue this channel and continue to do crazy spray outs, paint jobs, tutorials, a little bit of everything that I do. And you just never know what I'm going to do next on Whitley Auto Works. But I appreciate each and every one of you for watching today. God bless you all. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you guys on the next one.